Welcome to Frictionless Creators Community. In this video, I'll show you how we can create a sticky element or an element with scroll lock in Elementor without having to use Elementor Pro. If you're using Elementor Pro, things are pretty straightforward. Elementor will have that feature out of box and you can use it to make an element sticky. But if you're like me who's using the free version of Elementor, then you can continue watching this video. But before that, let me show you what I mean by a sticky element. So this is my course page, and if you see, I have an offer at the top, and I want this entire element to be sticking around throughout the page, no matter where the user is in the page. So I'm scrolling down the page, but you still see this element getting, or rather sticking at the top, so that the user would be reminded of the offer no matter where they are in the entire page. So let me show you how it's done. Now, in order to accomplish this, I have tried multiple ways to fix it. I've tried seeing if there are any plugins, WordPress plugins that would solve the problem, but turns out there are none. I also tried looking at the blogs and other videos, but they are way too much than what I exactly need. So let me show you the solution and how I have made this possible, for which I have to go to the editor, Elementor editor. So first thing you need to do is to click on the element that you want to make it sticky. In my case, it is this element right here. So I have selected it. You go to Advanced tab and you find this field called CSS ID. Just give some random name here. Now, if you're not a techie, then just blindly follow along what I'm doing. If you're a techie, you probably know what this means. This is a unique identifier to identify this element. The next thing you need to do is to create a code element. You can find it in here with a quick search. So if you go back a little bit and search for code. So you see this block which says HTML. Just grab that element and put it somewhere in the page and you see something like this. Click on it and you need to paste this code right here. Let me zoom in a bit so that you can see how it looks like. Okay, hope you're able to see this code. I'm going to keep this code in the description so that you can just simply copy and paste. Oops. Okay. It's still rendering. Okay. Once you copy this code, you just have to replace this ID with whatever the ID that you have given previously. And that's all. If you're a techie, what we're trying to do here is we're trying to get hold of that element using that identifier, and then we're making the position as fixed for that particular element so that it would be fixed to the page and make it resistant to page scroll. In addition to that, you also need to add this another style, which is z-index. It is to make sure that it is at the front of all the other elements so that it doesn't go behind any other element. And we're doing all this on page load. So on page load, we're calling this function, which is doing the job of making the element sticky. So that's simple and straightforward approach, which has worked for me. And if it did help to you, definitely you know what to do. Just like the video. I don't expect you to share, but at least you can subscribe. We also have a community of creators. If you're a course creator, trainer, or a coach, you can join the community. I'll keep the link in the description and you would find a lot of value in the community. Also, if you're a non-tech and if you need any help creating pages like this, then I might be able to help you. If it is a small issue, then I can help you out for free. But if it requires some time, then you need to compensate me for my time. Hope this helps and thank you for watching.